as we work to address the unique challenges that Brexit poses to Northern Ireland, so I also want to ensure that we continue to maintain and indeed enhance the strongest possible bilateral partnership between the UK and Ireland. I've said many times that I want to see a new, deep and special partnership between the UK and the 27 member states of the European Union. But our relationship with Ireland is deeper than our relationship with any of the other 27. It is uniquely rooted in ties of family, history and geography. The recent past has been a moment of reflection in the UK and Ireland as we've commemorated the centenary of a series of key events in our shared history. Ireland remembered the centenary of the Easter Rising in an inclusive manner which promoted a greater understanding of our often troubled history, while our two countries remembered together the shared sacrifice of so many who fought side by side in the First World War. The ceremony at Messines in 2017, attended by His Royal Highness the Duke of Cambridge and former Taoiseach Enda Kenny, was particularly poignant, as it remembered the soldiers of the 16th Irish and 36th Ulster Division, who both played a key role in the Allied victory in that battle. Today, those ties of family and friendship between our countries are more important than they have ever been. And I believe there's a yearning in the hearts of all the people of these islands for a close and trusting relationship between all of us, and an absolute horror that we should take even a single step backwards in the progress we've collectively achieved. So I want to work closely with the Taoiseach, Leo Varadkar, and the Irish government, as so many of our predecessors have before, to strengthen the bilateral relationship we have built. And this can and should take many forms. We already have the British-Irish Intergovernmental Conference and regular summits between UK and Irish politicians. But as we leave the European Union, we will need to establish new ways of coming together to develop further our unique relationship. For example, the Irish government have suggested annual meetings where the Prime Minister and Taoiseach, together with senior ministerial colleagues, come together to discuss the big issues of the day. We will also want to strengthen our economic relationship and have already together identified areas like construction and smart cities as ripe for enhanced collaboration. And both the UK and the Irish governments have already made clear that we would support the tantalising possibility of a joint UK and Ireland World Cup bid for 2030, should our respective football associations choose to pursue this. We also want to find creative ways of enhancing the link between all our peoples, and in particular to build the links between our young people. I know there's a sense that many British people do not know enough or understand enough about the complexity of the long relationship between the UK and Ireland, and a sense that some Irish people are less familiar with the forces and motivations that help to shape views in the UK. So as part of these new ways of coming together, I would like us to look in particular at opportunities for our young people to discuss these issues and others in a structured way and to reflect on their vision for our future relationship. I know this is a concerning time for many people here in Northern Ireland, but we will find a way to deliver Brexit that honours our commitments to Northern Ireland, that commands broad support across the communities in Northern Ireland, and that secures a majority in the Westminster Parliament, which is the best way to deliver for the people of Northern Ireland. As we do so, I hope we can also take steps to move towards the restoration of devolution, so that politicians in Northern Ireland can get back to work on the issues that matter to the people they represent. For ultimately, the measure of this moment in Northern Ireland's history must be more than whether we avoid a return to the challenges of the past. It must be how together we move forwards to shape the opportunities of the future. As Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, it is a profound honour and duty to play my part in shaping that future, and to do my utmost to support the peace, prosperity and progress that can give the people of Northern Ireland the brightest future for generations. Thank you.